The arena is alive with anticipation, every seat filled, every eye locked onto the court, and at the center of it all stands Caitlin Clark. After 8 long months away from the game due to injury, this moment isn't just a return. It's a test, a statement, and, for many, a question waiting to be answered. Can she still be the same
We may have a pretty good idea of when Caitlin Clark is next going to play basketball, and it's not during the WNBA season. At least that's not the next thing that she's got her eye on.
Yeah. We're getting closer. We're getting closer to the GOAT returning to 5-on-5. This is great news. The GOAT, Caitlin Clark, is about to be back playing 5-on-5 within the next few days. This is great news.
The same dominant force? Can she still lead at the highest level? From the opening tip in the FIBA Women's World Cup qualifying tournament, Clark wastes no time giving the world her answer. There's no hesitation in her movements, no sign of doubt in her decision-making. Instead, there's confidence, pure, undeniable confidence. The kind that only comes from preparation, from countless hours behind the scenes, grinding, recovering, and believing. With the ball in her hands, she immediately takes control, setting the tempo. Minds everyone exactly what makes her special. That range, that fearlessness, it hasn't gone anywhere. But what stands out the most isn't just her scoring. It's her leadership. After 8 months away, many players would ease their way back, slowly finding rhythm. Clark does the opposite. She steps in and immediately becomes the heartbeat of the team. Her teammates look to her, trust her, and respond to her energy. You can see it.
This
Instead,
is great news.
She
The
adapts.
basketball world
She finds
missed
open
out
teammates,
on the greatness
creates opportunities,
of
and
Caitlin
turns
Clark.
defensive
We gotta
pressure
get
into
into this.
offensive
Welcome to Keep
advantage.
the Vision. Make sure you
That's
like,
the
comment,
mark of
subscribe,
greatness.
share the
Not
channel,
just
hit that bell
performing when things are
notification,
easy,
hype
but excelling
the
when everything
videos.
is designed to
Appreciate
stop
all
you.
the support.
And then there are the
Let's keep it
moments
going.
that define the game.
Caitlin Clark
Late in the second
obviously
quarter,
only
with
played
the
in
shot
what,
clock
13
winding
games
down,
last year.
Clark
Basically
takes a
missed
step
a
back
full season.
and launches a
full
deep three
season of
over a
play.
defender.
We had to
The ball
watch
hangs in the air
everybody
for a
else
split
try to
second
do
before
their
dropping
thing.
cleanly through the net. The crowd erupts. The momentum shifts completely. It's plays like this that remind everyone why she's one of the most talked about players in the game today.
Welcome back
But
to
behind
TFD.
every highlight
So
is a
today
story
we're talking
that
about
doesn't
Team
make the
USA's
broadcast.
matchup against
The long
New
months
Zealand.
of recovery.
And yes,
The
the
early
result
mornings.
was exactly
The
what most people
frustration of
expected.
being sidelined.
Team USA
The mental battle of
absolutely
wondering
dominated
when or
and ended
if
up winning the
you'll
game by
return to your best
55
form.
points.
For Clark,
Now on
this
paper,
performance
that sounds
is the
like
result
complete
of that
destruction,
unseen work.
and in many ways
Every
it was.
move she makes
but the
on the
game
court
itself
carries the
actually
weight
had
of that
a lot
journey.
of interesting moments.
And instead of slowing her down, it seems to have sharpened her focus. By the second half, it's clear who's in control. Clark continues to orchestrate the offense, mixing scoring with playmaking in a way that keeps the defense guessing. One possession, she's driving aggressively to the basket, finishing through contact. The next, she's delivering a no-look pass that leads to an easy score. It's not just about talent, it's about versatility. The ability to impact the game in multiple ways, to adapt to whatever the situation demands. Her teammates feed off that energy. The ball movement becomes crisper. The defense becomes more aggressive. Team USA starts to pull away, building a lead that reflects their dominance. And at the center of it all is Clark. Even as the game nears its final moments, her intensity doesn't drop. She continues to push the pace, continues to communicate, continues to lead. It's that consistency, that relentless drive, that defines her performance. When the final buzzer sounds, the result is clear. Team USA has secured another crucial win in the tournament. But beyond the scoreboard, there's a bigger takeaway. Caitlin Clark is back. Not just back on the court, but back at the level that made her a star. Back as a leader. Back as a player who can take over a game and elevate everyone around her. And as the tournament continues, the message to the rest of the world becomes impossible to ignore. this isn't just a comeback story. This is a warning. Because if this performance is any indication of what's to come, then Caitlin Clark isn't just returning from injury, she's entering a new chapter of her career. One where she's stronger, smarter, and more determined than ever before. For fans, it's exciting. For teammates, it's inspiring. But for opponents, it's something else entirely. It's a challenge. A challenge to keep up, to adapt, to find a way to stop a player who seems to be operating on a different level. And right now, that level looks higher than ever. As the lights dim and the crowd begins to clear, one thing remains certain. The journey that brought her here, the setbacks, the recovery, the resilience, has only added to her greatness. And if this is how Caitlin Clark returns after 8 months away, then the future of international basketball just got a lot more interesting.